Welcome back users. So in today's video we'll be checking out the Lubuntu. So Lubuntu is one flavor of Ubuntu only. So this is the greater screen of the Lubuntu. So this Lubuntu we are using it from the LTS version. So there is also there will be also the rolling release version. We are going to check out the LTS version of Lubuntu. So you got the Lubuntu session available. The LSQT desktop is available as a separate session. So the LSQT desktop, it will be the flavor developed by the LSQT developers, and Lubuntu will be the flavor that is developed by the this Ubuntu developers. So we will go with the Lubuntu only right now, and this is the keyboard layout that is standard. Okay, so I think I will just input my password. Let us go and check the actual Lubuntu desktop. That is the LSQT flavor developed by Ubuntu for the users. And there is also LSQT session. So it is a plain vanilla, you can say, desktop developed by the LSQT developers. So you got two options. You can log in into any of the option as you please. So this is how the Lubuntu looks. There is this jellyfish wallpaper in the background. You have got computer, network, the user folders, and the trash can available. I will just move the trash can here. My favorite location for trash can is here. And immediately on starting off of the desktop, there are some installations available. Some upgrade is also available. So let us see 151 security upgrades. Let us try to do the security updates, whether it works or not. So we will just apply it. We will use the password for the installation, and meanwhile the updates can go in the background. We won't mind. Let us now check out the panel at the bottom. So it is a full upgrade. Okay, so there is some full upgrade was waiting for us. So this is, I think I have used the 22.04.1 or 2 version of the ISO. So there will be of course some big updates pending. Let us see how it handles the update. Let us now go over to the application menu. So this is how the application menu looks. It is at the far end left end of the panel. Then you got the 4 workspaces. The file manager is there, and it must be the PCman file manager based on Qt technologies. So it has got all the required features user requires. It not be as heavy as the Gnome or your Cinnamon file managers, Nemo and Nautilus, but it is almost, it has got all the required features that a user expects on a modern desktop. This is minimize all windows and show desktop function. The update notifier is showing up full upgrade. So it will show up because the 2 windows are active. And this is the removable media and devices manager. You have got the volume control, simple volume control is there. And this is the notifications area. Clipboard manager is there. Connection manager is there. You can see it here. And finally the LSQT calendar is there. So now let us go over to the application menu and check each of the applications that are available. So Featherpad is a lightweight text editor for LSQT desktop. It is part of the LSQT desktop. K calculator is there. It is from the KDE desktop. LSQT file archiver is there. Just check out the file archiver. You can see it here. So it is from the LSQT developers. Then you got the qlpass is there, qlpass is there. It is a password manager. Let us check out the Qt password manager. So here you can generate a new key pair using email name and passphrase, and it will generate you the JPG key for your personal use. So I'm thinking of doing a series on different applications that are available in the Linux domain. So lot many applications are there, literally thousands of applications are there, and users know only just few of them. Maybe average user will know just 30-40 applications which he uses daily, and he is not knowing the power of Linux because many of the applications remain unknown to him. So I think we should start a series on the different applications that are available in the Linux environment or the Linux domain. Vim is there, textinfo is there, Compton is a X window compositor. Noble note is there. I think it is some kind of yes. Okay, so it is a simple. I think what it is. Okay, so it is a note taking application. So you can take your notes, save the notes. I think there will be tree hierarchy to save the notes. So all kinds of different things are there. So you should use the help function. There will be some help available. Let me check settings. So you can configure the preferences, root directory, backup directory, and you can take a backup of your all nodes. So you can save it. Suppose you want to change the desktop or you want to do anything else with the desktop or change the system, you can take a backup and then restore the backup on your new system. So I think that's great. And there are some further notifications for the default size, width of the note editor, how the note editor will work, close to tray, convert notes to HTML formats, all those things. The default font for the notes editor, everything is there given. Then Picom is there. Picom is also X window compositor. So two compositors are there. Compton is there and the Picom is there. Now let us go over to the game section. So 2048 Qt game is there based on Qt technology. Image Magic is there, Alex Image is there, LibreOffice Draw, Screen Grab is there, Scanlight is there. So Scanlight is a light image scanning application. So you can use this to scan images from your printer. So it will make the scanner function of printer operative, and you can scan pages using your printer scanner. Internet section, you can add Bluetooth device, you can do the Bluetooth file transfer, Firefox web browser is there. Then Parcel IRC there. So it is some IRC chat client. The transmission based on Qt is there. Since this LSQT desktop is totally based on Qt technologies, so a lot of applications from the KDE desktop are there, and whatever applications like transmission is normally seen on a GNOME desktop, that application is based in GTK technology, but they have ported the GTK technology based applications to Qt also. So this transmission is based on Qt. So there is some porting of the applications from GTK to Qt to make it work on the Qt based technology desktops. So here you can see, let us check out the version of the Firefox. So version is 110 64-bit. So I think it is the latest version of Firefox available most probably, and it is made for Canonical. You can see it here. So it is a Firefox snap for Ubuntu Canonical 002 version 1. Okay, so I think I will close this. Nothing to see in the Firefox. Parcel IRC. So it will open up the Parcel IRC. Meanwhile, we open up something else also. Scanlight we have seen earlier. Okay. Transmission Qt also you can check out. Now in the Office section, you can see this is the transmission. So this is the Parcel IRC. So you can do a chat on IRC server, IRC chat rooms using this chat client. So you have to configure the user. So it will configure you for the IRC Libera chat, save and connect. So it's very simple, and now I am on the Libera chat. So now I can add different chat rooms like the OpenSUSE chat room, or you can have maybe the Solus also has some chat rooms. So I can just, you have to just go and check what different chat rooms are available, and you have to add yourself to the chat room. It's very simple. Anybody, any novice user can also use this. So now in the Office section, the complete LibreOffice suite is there. You can see it here. Let us check out the version of the LibreOffice. Meanwhile, let us go ahead. The Discover Software Center is there. So let us open it. So Discover is from the KDE desktop, but it works very fine in LSQT desktop as the technology, base technology is same. So this is the LibreOffice. Let us check out the version 7.3.7. So that is also one of latest stable version, I think. And this is the Discover Software Center that is opening up. It will take some time. This is first initialization of the Discover software tool. So it will sync the repos and then show a list of the different packages, applications available. And meanwhile, the even update is also going on in the background. So that's why it will take some more time to show up, because the package package kit will be locked up in the background. So here you can see all the different applications, and there will be different sections of application. So it will just come up. It is, I think, syncing in the background. And let us check out. Yes, now you can see here the accessibility tools, accessories, developer tools, education, games, graphics, all the different sections are available. And the version is 5.24.7. So it is older stable version, I think, or it is new. I think it is new, or what? Is, I think, 5.25 there. I just don't remember. I don't use KDE much, and since last 2 years I'm using the GNOME desktop only. But it is not the older one. It is quite current and stable version that is available. So you won't have any problems with this Discover tool, and you can see here. So we will not do it here. Otherwise, the two different updates going on in different applications will lock the package kit, and then we will have a issue, and then the system might crash. So let the update go ahead using this system application, and let us not do the upgrade from the Discover Software Center. Never do it, otherwise your system will locked up, and then you will have to restart, and then it will spoil the system. Now let us go over and check out the htop. So they are given htop as default. Let us check out what is the memory RAM usage, how the system is healthy or not. So you can see it here. 877 MB is used out of the 383 GB RAM. Swap usage is just minimal, 2.54 MB. 96 tasks are running, 174 threads. Load average. So right now load average will be there because the upgrade is going in the background. So here you can see a different process, and so that's it. It is as heavy as the KDE desktop right now. But once the upgrade is finished, memory usage will come down to around 450 MB. For LSQT desktop, this is normal. Less than 500 MB. 400 to 5, in between 400 to 500 MB. KDE desktops is around 600 MB, 500 to 600 MB. LSD is the lightest one, around 300 MB. XFC is between LSQT and the LXD desktop. It will be around 350 to 450 MB for the XFC desktop. Now let us check out the KDE Partition Manager. So you have to give your sudo password. It will take some time for scanning. Yes, you can see here the root partition is seen here. It is using around 8.25 GB. So as I told you, Ubuntu has a little heavier installation. So Ubuntu ISOs are little heavy because they offer a lot of packages inbuilt in the ISO, and all those packages get installed. So there are a lot more features available in the Ubuntu flavors or Ubuntu ISOs. That's why it is like. So we had installed the LSQT desktop, that is the Lubuntu desktop with MS-DOS partitioning and extended for file system with swap to file option. So swap file will be also installed within the root partition. So it will be there in the root partition as a file, and that's why you can see here the usage of the system, freshly installed system, is around 8.25 GB. So you can consider around 1 GB to 2 GB of swap file will be inside this. So the actual installation of Lubuntu will be around 6 GB, and the additional is for the swap file. Now we will go ahead. We have checked out many of the applications. Muon package manager is also, so it is an alternative package manager to the Discover Software Center. You can see it here. It is just like the Synaptic package manager. So I will just show you around when it comes up on the screen. And there is this startup disk creator, so you can create a startup disk. So this is a feature of Ubuntu. You can create the startup disk for each of the desktop. So in case your system does not boot, then you can use the startup disk to rescue your system. And there is QPS, so Qt process manager is also there. So we will check up the Qt process manager. Then I will show you the Muon package manager. So here you can see the Qt package manager. So memory usage, CPU usage is below 5%. Memory usage, you can see it here, and the uptime, you can see it here. And you can also see the tree view, linear view, and the threaded view of all the processes running in the system. And you can also change the processes option to your process, non-root process, and the running process. And total is 3921 MB RAM. Use this 1116 MB is the used RAM. Cache time is 2577 MB, and the buffer is 108 MB. CPU usage, you can see here below 3.8%. User CPU usage is 0 right. Uptime is around 18 minutes. Now the Muon package manager. So we will just enlarge it. So Muon package manager is just like your Synaptic package manager. So here you can see the different sections of applications. So applications are arranged in different sections like amateur, video, communication, cross-platform, databases, debug, development, documentation, editors, education, electronics, email, embedded devices, fonts. The different desktops are available. So it's just like the Synaptic package manager. So if you are using Synaptic package manager, then this application will be very easy for you. It is just similar to the Synaptic package manager. So you have to, for example, if you want to install any KDE software, you have to go to the KDE software compilation, and here you can find all the KDE desktop applications, and you can just search using the search field and then install it. It's very easy. If you want to install any science application, all the science applications are available here. If you want to install any XFCE desktop environment application, all the XFCE desktop environment system files, everything is there. So you have to use this. So it's very easy to use. So I think we are done with this. The Qt terminal is there, and add Bluetooth device, Bluetooth file transfer functionality is there. In preferences, you got LXQT settings, additional drivers, so you can install additional drivers using this small app. Advanced network configuration, alternatives configuration. So this is change the system default alternatives. You can apply full upgrade from here. Do the printer settings. Most probably it is curves printer settings, screensaver settings, software. What was that? Software sources. So I think this is something like deconf application to change your alternatives or the system configuration. You can do it from here. So for this, I will have to do a separate video. Yes. So now let us check out the LXQT sudo. So it will open up the software sources. So this is same as in Debian. So here you can change the repositories that will be made active. You can change whether the source code will be downloaded along with the application or not, and you can change the download server. You can change which software, for example, the Jammy partner software, Jammy partner source code will be available or not. You can do the settings for the software updates, automatic updates, release updates, authentication, additional drivers. So if you got NVIDIA card or separate sound card, graphics card, then you can search for the drivers for those additional cards installed on your system. So it's very comprehensive and everything works very fine in Ubuntu, no doubt about that. Ubuntu is also a very great system. A good user support is there, long-term user support is there. So any security patches, they are made immediately available in Ubuntu, just like in Debian. And now about the LXQT, you can see it version is 0.17 LXQT version. So this is on current desktop only. So LXQT also development cycles are slow in LXQT, LXD desktop and the XFC. So the number of bugs are also very less because the new features don't come easily, and the desktop testing is also carried on for a longer time. So the number of bugs are comparatively low. Now let us go over to the LXQT configuration center. Let us check out. So this looks just like the XFC settings. So here all of you have checked earlier is seen there. So appearance section, brightness, date and time, desktop notifications. All these typical LXQT settings are there. Open box is the window manager for LXQT, so that setting is also there. Now let us go over to the appearance section. So I will not go in detail because we have done the LXQT desktop many times. We'll just go over and check the appearance section. And looking back at the full upgrade, it is almost now 86% complete. So it will be completed in just next few minutes. So we can, by the appearance section is not over. Yes, now it has come up. So here you can change the widget size. So Breeze, Windows and Fusion is there. Icon themes are there. LXQT themes is there. So what we will do is we will just directly change the LXQT themes only. So now let us change the theme to ambience. Let us see what change happens here. So immediately there is change in the look of the panel, application menu, the icons, everything has changed. You can see it here. Now let us go over to the clear looks, apply. There, so you can see here immediately the look has changed. Now the dark theme, okay, so this is how the dark theme will look. The frost theme, yes, KDE plasma theme, you can see it here. Phantom theme, leech theme, and wallpapers are also getting changed. You can see here the application menu changes, the icons also change, everything is changing in the quantum theme. Now let us go over to the light theme. This is nice looking theme. I like this theme, light theme. Ubuntu Arc was the theme that is default. This is also nice looking theme. And there is system theme. Now let us check out this theme also, how it changes the looks. Yes, so this is also a light theme. You can see here it is more responsive than the heavier dark themes. Okay, so we have checked the themes in the appearance section. So now I will close this. The wallpaper has also changed. Anything pending? Let us check out. All other settings I will not show. It is their standard LXQT settings are there. Everything is standard. Not much difference is there. So I think the update is going to succeed because it is Ubuntu. All things will work fine. There won't be any issue. I use this LXQT desktop at least 1 year. in 2018 or 19 I used this because I was using tablet mainly for my productivity in those times. I didn't have the laptops I purchased in 2020-21 only. So I used the tablet for 2-3 years. So I tried out LXQT, LXDE desktop, then OpenSUSE, XFC also I tried. So all these lighter desktops works very fine on the tablet. So use this desktop for your tablet or very old machine. It will work perfectly and your system will be productive. So on this note, I will stop the video here. See you in the next video. Bye bye.